It really affects the defense because maybe they're not mentally prepared to go that fourth down.
The kickoff for Tampa Bay.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started, and they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
It's 2nd and 8.
From the 27, Mayfield gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back.
Mayfield's
5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down. They'll roll him out right. He'll run it. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Mayfield and this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. To throw is Brady. And he finds Gronk. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. From midfield, here's Brady. Escaping the pressure right. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Antonio Brown, 50 yards. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
Extra point up and good by Succop. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. Couple complete.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
The big Vita Vea pushing his way through to wind up with a sack.
Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long.
Third and long for Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away.
On the return is Mickens.
All told, a 54-yard punt, 13 on the return.
And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Brady now on first down, rolling to his right. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. The running back, Leonard Fournette, his intended receiver, but it's going to be second down. Throwing again, Brady. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. He was looking for Gronk that time, but now it'll be third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. The final shot before half for Brady. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
They'll go again to Jones. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
38-yard line, 2nd and 11.
At the 38-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Brady. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right. It's caught at the 10. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ronald Jones, 62 yards. And the Bucs have taken the lead.
For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started, and they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. Mayfield off the play fake, rolling to his left. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Browns, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Mayfield on play action. He'll buy some time right. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham, 29 yards. And the Browns can grab the lead if they hit the extra point. So he scrambled right, but was able to lift back toward the middle of the end zone to find a target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
A gain of 12. And the Buccaneers 1st down.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
Safety Grant Delpit up to make the play.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
From the 38, Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot him at the 44. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch, and put the down marker back to 1.
And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
Come on now.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Here's Brady. Flush to his right. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something, because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
And And that is incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
A run for Nick Chubb. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A 2-yard pickup.
Play fake. Mayfield. They'll roll him out right. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Now the Buccaneers go ahead and take another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll try and run for it with Janovich. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches. And we're back now here in Cleveland. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be second down. They go play action. Mayfield out to his left. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Brady will try again on second down. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up second.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Ndamukong Suh with a sack. We've seen that a ton since he entered the league in 2010. Mayfield and this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. From the gun, Mayfield eluding the pressure right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Mayfield finding Odell Beckham with a touchdown pass. And the Browns take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Parkey with the extra point, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away.
Taken in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. That catch good for only a couple.
At the 27-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Brady, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
So Brady and the Bucs need to work a little magic 3rd and long after that last sack.
From the gun, it's Brady.
Quick slant to Brown.
And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary.
And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. B.J. Goodson with a pick. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Agreed, that's twice now in this fourth quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. Give the tackle that time to Jordan Whitehead.
1 yard gain.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. On the move to his left. And this is caught at the 8. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
At the 8-yard line.
Throwing, Mayfield. Sliding out of the pocket. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time, but it'll be 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield, escaping the pressure right. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal.
Gain on the play. Brings up 4th and goal.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. 4th down, Mayfield steps away. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Harkey adds the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now.
Fielded in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Carl Joseph, and this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. He was looking to get it to Jarvis Landry that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
The surprise second-round pick, Sean Bunting, there to get a hand in.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Steps away to his left. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Blitzed by Antoine Winfield Jr. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
That's caught by Howard. 3 yards the gain there, second down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
Right down their throat.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense